my scrappy friends, welcome to my channel. Today it is Wednesday, which means it is Clique Kits Pep Rally Day. And well, it's not just any Wednesday, it is Wednesday in the middle of the month, which means that all of us design team members and Clique Kit members have the chance to share what they have been working on throughout the month with their kit. The subscribers should be all have their kits now and starting to use it and work through it. And us design team members, this is going to be our pretty much our last of the layouts that we do from our kit. And I have really enjoyed this kit that features One Canoe Two, and it has some fancy pants. I decided to use that big wood grain from Jen Hadfield collection, and it just looks like a piece of wood, like a stump. So I rummaged through my photos. I shouldn't say rummaged because I looked through my photos on my computer, and I picked out quite a few, and I'll narrow it down to 4, or you've seen me narrow it down to 4. I think I had 6 altogether from the different seasons. So when we moved here to this house, we have this stump that was there from where an old tree used to be in the middle of, well, it's not quite in the middle of the yard, but it's in a good middle-ish place of the yard. And every time we let the dog out, just about, I go out there and I stand on it. And so I've started taking pictures. Not every single time, obviously, but every once in a while I will try to think about it and I'll try to take a picture of me standing out there. So I have quite a few, and I've kind of done this intentionally, knowing that eventually I would like to scrap this because it's just kind of a fun little element. And these are the fun things that you can do while you're taking photos to just kind of prepare for a spread sometime in the future. I really loved how I would come out there and I'd stand on there while my dog was out going to the bathroom, playing, whatever. The kids were playing, and it was just like a fun little place to sit or stand, and it's dry. So yeah. So these are my feet at different points of the year this past year. And so it starts off with the fall. And then I will have it will go from fall last year into the winter, and then spring this year, and then the summer. So I really tried to pick out the photos that were pretty visible, that one, you could see the stump pretty good, or for the most part. The winter one you couldn't, but that one was really cool because the grass was all frosty. I wish I had thought to take one when there was still snow, but I didn't. That was probably one of the few times that I didn't go out on the stump. But maybe this year if we get snow. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if we'll get snow this year, but so I just kind of figured out how I wanted to layer them, which direction. I mean, you just kind of see me play around. I did cut off a little bit of that tree, that trunk, that wood piece, just because I wanted to be able to see that other background, the pattern paper. So yeah, so I did do that, but I did want most of it. I was pretty intentional in trying to think about how I wanted to place that. And so I'm thinking about layers a little bit, but I don't want to go crazy because I mean, really, I want these 4 photos to be the focus. I want you to notice the changes in the photos, like what's the same, I mean, obviously my feet are the same, but you know, and I will say that when I started this, I tried to get my dog to be on the stump every single time. And I think I only have like 2 photos of my dog in the stump. I should have looked for the other one. I seen it the other day, and it wasn't when I was printing off the photos, looking for these photos. And I wish I had noticed it because I probably would have picked that one, even though you couldn't see the stump as much because, of course, my dog was bigger. But I think that would have been really fun to have gotten my dog, but she just doesn't she's outside and we let that be her play area. So for her, she really did not want to sit. So I am going to take something from my stash because I'd used it for something else and I thought that it would work really, really well with the colors. So I pulled out this Alpha from Basic Ray. It's an old one. I think it's from Christmas. It's a Christmas collection and it just has these like greens but like red colors, and like I said, I thought it would match really well. And so I'm going to put the name of the season on each of the photos. I mean, it's pretty clear, I think, for the most part, what season some of them are. So I think spring, maybe, or like fall and winter, you might not notice as much. Except for that the winter one you can see, if you look at the picture, you can see that it's frosty. But and then the summer one is definitely, the grass is a lot darker. But like if you look at the fall one, it looks pretty dark too. So I did, however, when I was putting these down, mix my summer and my spring. So I will eventually figure out that I put spring on the summer photo and retake them off. So you will watch me do that. I thought about maybe fast forwarding this, but I didn't want it to be too fast either. So I figured I'd just talk through it. This layout actually took me a decent amount of time, and I'm not really sure why. I think maybe just the components of adding the letter stickers to this, and I do kind of play around just with the placement, just making sure that I had enough stuff on here, and make sure I was using the bits and pieces that I had left over from my kit. I'm trying to think of how many layouts that I did. I want to say I did like 3 or 4 layouts, and then I did a couple of Traveler's Notebook spreads with my kit. So I did pretty good. I don't feel like I did as much as what I could have done. I definitely have way more stuff left. So, but that makes me happy because I absolutely love this kit. It's one of my favorite kits from Clique Kits. I don't know if it's just because the colors were just really fun and I was really enjoying the colors because of everything being so bright the month before, which was good because it was summer, right? But now that fall is starting to come and wanting fall to come, even though I love summer, I do love fall too. So, okay, one of the things that I did do was cut out some of the exclusive printables because I haven't used that many and I really want to try to incorporate a lot of these designs that the designers make for our kits. I mean, they match so well. So Miriam did some of I don't know if all of them are from Miriam, or I think there might be a little bit of the Traveler's Notebook stuff too. So I think Lacey is the one who did that. I should really know this since I should. I know Miriam did the main kit and they're really, really fun. So, and I love these alphas from Freckle Fawn. Oh my gosh. So I will make sure that I have a list below of all the links on Instagram from all the other design team members and subscribers so that you could go and check out their layouts as well. We all will be sharing these on social media. This is the one thing that I absolutely love about Pep Rally Wednesdays is that, you know, we all just kind of share our stuff. And yeah, so I know I try to do a blog post. It doesn't always happen lately, but so hopefully if you check out, I'll make sure I have links, like I said, and you can check out my blog and you can see the close-ups and everything. So here I am trying to figure out what else I want to add. I really wanted to add some tags and stuff. And I really love this tag that blue one. And I like this wood grain. And these are actually from the Traveler's Notebook kit. So, but then I just took I liked the navigation symbols, and so I just cut around. So I left a little bit of the blue, and I'm going to use that. And that's going to help be a little bit of an anchor for the title that says Seasons of My Life. And even though my layout really doesn't talk a lot about like actual seasons, I was thinking that it would be really fun to later go back and just write some stuff, just like do like an 8.5 by 11, just typed page, and just writing about how living here is so different than living other places. I think this is one of the fun things about traveling a lot and moving around a lot, is that you get to experience a lot of different things during different seasons. So yeah. So I'm just looking through all these die cuts and kind of seeing, what do I have left? What do I want to use? What's going to work well on here? What's going to take away? I really would have liked to have used more of the flowers because they were really pretty, but I thought it kind of took away, and I really wanted to use these other wood pieces because I had that big wood one and I thought that they worked really well. And so in some of the frames, there were this piece that had half gold, half like coral, and I thought that would be the perfect place to just add some journaling. So I decided to stick down there at the bottom, and then I'm just gonna layer these. I did put that other printable on a pop dot, and I am sorry that my light is like way shiny on that photo. That is the problem with using a glossy photo, right? Is that sometimes light just glares on it. I loved how this turned out. It just is so much fun. But I do kind of play around, and I'm okay with that. So here's one of the things that I know I've probably talked about it a little bit, but I think becoming comfortable with where you're at in your scrapbooking journey is really important. And one of the things that I want to say is that, I've been really just embracing the process in which I make a layout. So, sometimes we want to get faster and we want to streamline things a little bit, but like sometimes we just know it takes us this amount of time. Sometimes we know we are just this kind of scrapbooker, and embracing who we are at the moment, I think, is really important. If you enjoy doing something a certain way, do it. Like, why change if it's not what you want? Now, with that said, there's nothing wrong, and you definitely shouldn't just want to stay in one place forever. But like, there are, some scrapbookers just have a style, and sticking with it and sticking with your strengths is definitely something to be applauded, and something to be, I don't even know. I'm getting off less philosophical here, guys. So yeah. So now I'm just looking through these little stickers. There's so many stickers that are so cute. These are also, I wanted to add like every single sinking one on there. They're really nice and fun. I love the colors. They really play off of each other. So in each of the photos, I added a strip that has a saying on it, just because I thought it would be fun. Another little fun play on everything. And then I'm going to put the date, and instead of just doing, the months that I took these photos, I'm just going to put the years. So it's 16 and 17 because it's 2017 right now. So that's all I did. And then I'm just going to do my journaling, and then this is going to be done. So definitely make sure you check out in the information box below, so you can see all the links to everyone else's layout, so you can check those out. Make sure you just hop along, make sure you look at all of them, comment on the ones that you really like, and I hope that you guys will make sure that if you head over to the store that you use my code, Hannah 10 and you can get a discount off of some of the stuff. We have a lot of really fun holiday kits coming out soon. We have a holiday Christmas card kit, and we're going to have a Christmas or like a holiday Christmas kit also. So make sure you be on the lookout for those, and you can use my code for those. So yeah, that's really fun, right? So I'll see you guys later. I hope you guys are having a great week this week, and I hope you guys stay tuned to all the stuff that I'm going to have on my channel for the rest of the week, and over at the Clique Kits channel. I'll make sure I have a link to their YouTube channel as well, because I am over there quite frequently. I will see you guys later, and bye!